have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And Burrow going to throw again. He will find his man Chase complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. McPherson now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. As we roll on here in the month of December, Week 14 coming up tonight. We got a good one in the AFC West. Get the Parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those Parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 122 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland 1st.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Watson. Out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Now Watson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a first down. Burrow will throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On second and goal, Burrow. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And not a good time for the sack on second and goal, a loss of 6, and now it's third down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I got it. Kill. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. Here we go, get in the huddle. Shot.
Burrow now, off the bootleg. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
There you go.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Watson now to throw. Bell brings it in across the formation. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 134 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. Steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force, he knows how to get to the quarterback anyway.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Drops it off for Chubb. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
3rd and 2, Watson. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. Here's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
They all understand that even after that loss on 1st down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sammy Watkins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know and often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Back to Mixon on second down. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Check 11, 11, 11, 11. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit.
Here's a give to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
On second down, Evans looking for space. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. You don't want none. You don't get it. Pick up the ball.
A handoff to Mixon. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 14. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 40 now on second down. Watson. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Watson's throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Chubb will get the call running left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 140 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This for the lead in the final stages. York able to send this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Now their lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on 1st down. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. He's got Smith here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Now Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot there. Maybe 3 yards on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field.
This is Mixon. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And the Bengals are going to get out of here with a W. So this one in the win column now.